In the picturesque village of Lavenham in England, where the sun painted the cobblestone streets in golden hues, Robert and Eliza Hartley seemed like the perfect couple. After 7 years of marriage, they were often seen together at the local market. Their laughter mingled with the noise of the crowd, creating an atmosphere of happiness and coziness. But behind this facade of joy, Robert felt growing tension, a quiet whisper of doubt that never left his mind and troubled his heart. Eliza was an impressive woman. Her red hair framed her face like a halo, and her bright smile could light up even the darkest corners of his soul. She was ambitious and devoted to her career as a marketing director, often staying late to meet deadlines and complete tasks. Robert admired her ambition and perseverance. But over the months, he began to notice sinister changes in her behavior and mood. Late nights at the office were replaced by secret phone calls, furtive glances, and barely noticeable shifts in her conduct. One fateful evening, Robert was preparing dinner, his heart heavy with anxiety and vague suspicions that something was wrong. Eliza came home late, her cheeks flushed from the cold, and the air carried a scent of perfume he could not forget. Robert did not recognize her. She clung tightly to her clothes. "How was your day?" she asked, her voice light, but her eyes avoiding his gaze. "Everything's fine," Robert replied, forcing himself to smile. "Just waiting for my favorite person to come home." She chuckled softly, but Robert heard the tension in her voice. As the weeks passed, Robert began to doubt everything. Why was her phone always face down? Why did she flinch when he touched her hand? Every time he tried to talk, her distant answers made him feel like a fool, lost in a fog of uncertainty and doubt. The breakthrough came on a rainy Friday evening. Scrolling through social media, Robert stumbled upon a photo that made his heart stop. Eliza was in a cozy cafe, her head thrown back in laughter, leaning towards Mark, her charming colleague. The caption read, "Best coffee date." A cold chill ran down his spine, a fire ignited inside with a sharp desire to know the truth. That night, while Eliza was asleep, Robert decided to dig deeper. He carefully scrolled through her messages, his heart beating faster with each new opened letter. As he read through the text, he felt a wave of nausea hit him with force. Flirting, plans for a night meeting, and a confession that would shatter his world. "I can't wait to spend the night together. You always know how to make me smile." His heart sank as clarity dawned. Eliza was cheating with Mark. Mark, the man who was in their home, laughing at dinner, smiling with her. The betrayal felt like a blow to the stomach, leaving him breathless and furious. Instead of immediately accusing her, in a fit of anger, Robert changed his decision. He decided to gather evidence not only for his own peace of mind, but also for revenge. He began documenting everything, messages, photos, even conversations he overheard when Eliza thought he was asleep. His heart was heavy with betrayal. The thought of revenge ignited a fire in him he had not suspected. She was absorbed in it, but continued to wear the mask of normality, planning a romantic weekend just for the two of them, supposedly a sign of love to revive the fading connection. On the day of departure, Robert feigned enthusiasm. "I can't wait, darling. A weekend for just the two of us." "Sounds perfect," he said, suppressing his inner struggle. While she packed her things, He prepared for the night he had carefully planned. He knew Eliza would leave in the evening to meet Mark and was ready for it. In the evening, when Eliza put on a stunning outfit that accentuated her figure, Robert felt a twisted satisfaction. "You look beautiful," he said in a steady voice. "Have a good time tonight," she said, unaware of the storm brewing inside. "Thanks, dear. See you tomorrow." She smiled and left. After she left, Robert, transformed, dressed in dark clothes, took a camera, a notebook, and a bottle of whiskey, and quietly stepped into the night, a man on a mission. Following Eliza through the winding streets of Leven, he kept a safe distance, his heart pounding with adrenaline. He watched as she entered the dimly lit bar, and moments later Mark appeared, greeting her with warm embraces. Robert's stomach clenched in pain. He couldn't hide the agonizing feeling of betrayal that overwhelmed him. He observed their body language, laughter, flirting, and closeness that was meant only for him. He felt like a ghost, invisible to the world. This ghost was deeply involved in a tangled story of betrayal. Hours dragged on as he recorded every detail of their closeness and stolen kisses. Eliza's laughter rose into the air like a beautiful melody he thought only he could hear. His anger grew, ready to burst out. Returning home, Robert began to prepare his revenge. He created a multimedia presentation documenting every betrayal, proof of her lies. He spent hours compiling images, texts, and audio, carefully linking them to reveal the truth about the woman he once loved. On the day of the planned escape, Robert set the scene. He invited Eliza to a romantic dinner at home, a mask hiding his true intentions. He prepared her favorite dish, filling the air with the scent of rosemary and garlic, while inside, the moment that would shatter her world was brewing. After dinner, with a glass of wine in hand, Robert suggested watching a movie to set the mood before revealing his revenge. Instead of a movie, he led her to the living room, where he set up a projector. The tension was hidden behind casual conversation. "Let's remember the best moments," he said with a smile. Images came alive on the screen. Eliza's face changed from curiosity to confusion. The first slide, they are laughing at the wedding, love glowing from the screen. Then a photo with Mark appeared, laughter in the cafe where the betrayal began. Eliza asked in a trembling voice, "What is this?" Robert was silent and pressed play. The sounds of flirting filled the room, as if daggers pierced the atmosphere. "Robert, please," she moaned. The slideshow continued, her confidence crumbling. "I can explain everything." "No, Eliza, you need to see this," Robert said coldly. "You destroyed trust, chose this life." Tears flowed freely. Robert felt a mix of triumph and bitterness. The weight of revenge pressed on him, the consequences of her actions unfolding before his eyes. The last slide appeared before them, showing Robert's letter, a powerful testament to the consequences of her betrayal. "You were my partner, Eliza," it began. "I never thought I'd end up here, exposing the woman I loved. But your actions have consequences," Robert continued, his voice heavy and resolute. Eliza fell to her knees, begging for forgiveness, her pleas echoing through the empty room. But Robert felt no sympathy. Years of trust and love turned to ashes, leaving only an empty shell of their past life. The weight of betrayal fell upon Eliza. Eliza struggled to stand. "I didn't mean to hurt you. It was a mistake," she cried, despair sounding in every word. "A mistake?" Robert replied in a low voice. "You played house with another man while I trusted you, suspecting nothing." "It's not just a mistake. It's a conscious choice you made," he added as she turned to leave. The finality of the moment was felt in every breath. Robert watched her leave, feeling both relief and pain. He won the battle, but at what cost? Months passed, and Robert focused on rebuilding his life. He channeled his anger and broken heart into work, fully immersing himself in architecture to forget and move forward. His designs reflected his resilience, each creation symbolizing the journey from betrayal to gaining strength and inner confidence. Moving forward, he realized that revenge was sweet, but also a double-barreled weapon, beautiful yet haunted by memories. It was a beautiful yet painful work of art, a reminder of the pain he endured and the strength he regained within himself. In the end, Robert found solace in the lessons learned and the power discovered inside himself, realizing that true revenge is not about inflicted wounds. The strongest revenge is the peace we cultivate, not the pain we cause others, which changes the perspective on life and relationships. If you enjoyed this story of betrayal, revenge, and self-discovery, subscribe to Lauren's Tales for new dramatic and profound plots. Each story invites you to explore the depths of human emotions and the complexity of relationships, leaving you inspired and eager for new experiences.